fell asleep watching sports and woke up on some shit. Gotta appreciate the greats. Got them screaming encore. They just want more. The Black Mamba. Got them screaming encore. They just want more.
Peace. We live. This is the Real Raw Thoughts Podcast. I'm one of the hosts, Miggs, aka Moral Miggs, aka Moral Media Productions. To my left,
True Definition.
to my right,
Scud Swoosh, aka Max Stage.
and this is episode 15. And we live. How y'all feeling?
It's really sad news right now, so I can't really talk. I think you should. It's kind of hard to talk about it right now, so.
I mean, I'm feeling like myself, but the way that the this year has started has kind of changed my energy for the last couple of days, at least I'll say.
How about
You know, it's just a lot of things have been happening, and then we lose one of the greats,
Facts.
one of the GOATs,
Facts.
a legend, living legend.
Facts.
Was a legend while he was active, legend after he retired, and will forever be a legend.
Yeah.
Facts.
Hall of Famer for sure. Kobe Bryant. And you know, it all over the world that was been felt, and you know, the NBA especially, you know, the basketball community felt it.
Facts.
You know, it was very near and dear to their heart, just like it was, you know, to basketball fans. So
Yeah.
we just want to
Pay our respects.
pay our respects with them as well.
I'm gonna play a clip so way we could just
Alright.
engage with it.
Basketball fans. A tragedy has befallen the world of basketball. Earlier today, at the age of 41, Kobe Bryant was killed in a helicopter crash. In 20 seasons with the Lakers, Kobe was a 17-time All-Star, 2-time NBA Finals MVP, 2-time Olympic gold medalist, and 5-time NBA champion. The NBA and the game of basketball will mourn this loss together. Please join us in a moment of silence for Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace, Mamba.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Rest in power.
Peace.
May peace be with you, brother.
So yeah, unfortunately, on January 26th, Kobe Bryant has died from a helicopter crash in Calabasas at age 41.
Way too young. Way too young.
Way too young.
And even more unfortunate that he was with his younger daughter, which was like 13 years old, Gigi, and she was also in the helicopter crash with a couple others. I think it was like in total nine people on the helicopter.
9. Yeah, that's what they said that they found.
No, it was 9 total.
9 in
In
total.
total,
yeah.
right?
They were on
Yeah.
their way to
A basketball game for his daughter.
There was like a Mamba. I think it was to the Mamba campus that he
Yeah.
had, and whether they had a game or practice, they were going to that.
Yeah, it was a game.
And it was very unfortunate, that this had to happen, and the way that it did was super tragic.
Facts.
It's like I said, everybody around the world is sad. Basketball fans, non-basketball
Yeah.
fans. I mean,
All
even
around the world.
if you didn't watch basketball, you know who Kobe Bryant was. That's like,
It's a fact.
just you think about the sport, he's one of the names, one of the top 3 names, maybe top 5, but definitely one of the top names that you would think of.
He was in the top 3 scoring list, wasn't he?
Yeah,
And
of
then
course.
It's crazy. It's ironic. The day before, LeBron James just passed him.
Yep.
Before
The day
that, which was on Saturday.
And that's Sunday morning.
And Sunday morning,
Kobe Bryant actually
he
talked with
tweeted.
LeBron.
Yeah, he tweeted him and he called him, right?
Yeah, they talk. They actually talk. LeBron said that he talked that morning.
Man.
And he would have never imagined something like this will happen. So
Yeah, it's wild because he actually contacted a few people. He hit up Shaq's son, Sharif O'Neal, during that, like in the morning.
Really?
And Sharif ended up waking up like around 11 to hit him back, and by that time things had already happened.
Wow.
He hit him up like around 8-something 30 in the morning, and a couple people like spoke to him the day before. Like Melo spoke to him early that week, and Kobe was supposed to go to a game on that Friday, or this Friday that coming up, to watch Melo play, and he was supporting a lot of players as well, like a lot of his old peers. That's why he was loved.
Yeah,
he was a genuine person.
Worldwide.
You love everybody, so.
Yeah, man, it's unfortunate that this happened, and he was only 41, and his daughter was 13.
Yeah.
And it was a few other people, like I said. I think it was a coach for a baseball team on the helicopter. It was his daughter's friend, which also played in the team, and her father, or both parents, her father and her mother, was with them.
Yeah, was actually
the pilot and I think 2 other people.
Yeah, the pilot was like I was so I don't want to mess up the name. And it was a friend of Gianna also, and
they
her
were
parents.
all friends, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, she played basketball with them too.
Exactly. So it's unfortunate that they lost their lives.
Yeah, may they all rest in paradise.
Facts.
Very unfortunate for all of them, Obviously, all of the parties involved, all of the families of the parties involved,
Yeah.
Condolences out.
Our condolences to the Bryant family in general, because I can only imagine how his wife is feeling, Vanessa. Losing a husband and a daughter in the same day.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. But they've been paying tribute to him since then.
All over
the world. In the first quarters, like 3 games, they let it go to 20 the shot clock.
Yeah, so there was the first quarters of the first 2 possessions of each team where they were letting the 24 shot clock run out. On the first 2 possessions, right after the tip off, they were letting the 24-second the 24-second shot clock run out, and then in another instance, they were letting the backcourt 8-second violation run out because he wore number 8 and 24.
Yeah.
So
Facts.
there's 2 ways that they were paying homage, and paying respect.
And a few people wore number 8, his jersey, right?
Yeah, actually,
and on their sneakers, they wrote a few things.
Yeah,
it was a few.
What's funny? The other day we was talking, and I don't know. I think it was with Ellie B and Flex, and I was telling them like, yo, I think that they should do something like they do with Jackie Robinson, like 1 game out of the year.
Yeah,
they do all number 42s. The entire MLB was number 42. I feel like the NBA should do that.
Something like
where,
that.
Like
if
there's 2 teams playing against each other on Mamba Day, because Mamba Day is
on April 13th.
April 13th. So on April 13th, I feel like they should have 1 team wearing number 8 and the other team wearing 24.
That's fire.
With Bryant on the side.
Or maybe for the All-Star game or something like
What's
that.
What's funny is that, and we're gonna post this up. I'm gonna make sure it happens. The Detroit Pistons actually did that before their game when they was doing the Star Spangled Banner and introducing all of them.
Oh, really?
They wore, half the team wore number 8 jerseys with Bryant on the back, and the other team wore number 20. The other half wore number 24.
Shout out to them.
The Pistons, man. That was really
up.
dope.
And they've been paying homage all types of ways. Like they've been showing videos, pictures of when he was younger. I'm gonna play a clip real quick.
I'm young, but I'm not gonna back down from anyone. I'm just gonna play hard.
Shit is deep.
No, who knows?
Dear Kobe.
Dear Kobe.
Dear Kobe.
Dear Kobe.
Dear Kobe, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Kobe Bean. Kobe, thank you, man.
Dear Kobe, thank you.
Kobe Bean Bryant.
Thank you for your passion, your commitment, and dedication to basketball.
Thank you for showing us that the number 24 isn't just a number on your jersey, but the amount of hours in a day that you have to devote to the game to be the best.
Thank you for giving and giving and giving.
Thank you for pushing through when your body says no, but your heart said yes.
Thank you for the games that you refused to lose, and the ones you always seemed destined to win.
Thank you for your endless drive.
For showing us that even on your worst day, there's nothing else to do but push harder.
For showing us there's no such thing as magic, but only hard work.
Thank you for playing the game the way it was meant to be played.
Thank you for teaching us to believe in ourselves, even when nobody else did.
For 20 years, you gave our game all you had, and we are eternally grateful.
Thank you for being you, competitor supreme.
Thank you for loving the game of basketball.
Congratulations, and we're gonna keep chasing you.
Black Mamba forever, man.
You heard? But yeah, man, it's been crazy, and that was the same day that was the Grammys. So even in the Grammys, they were like shocked. Like Alicia Keys hosted the Grammys, and she had this message right here.
We're all feeling crazy sadness right now. Because earlier today, Los Angeles, America, and the whole wide world lost a hero. And we're literally standing here heartbroken in the house that Kobe Bryant built.
Talk about it. And the crowd was like going crazy and shit.
As they should.
Yeah, man. So they've been paying tributes all types of ways. Like, so the Grammys, like, that's how they opened up pretty much.
Right.
You know? And
I know those are last second things that they had to like
definitely like last minute shit that they didn't expect this to happen, you know, on the same day. So like a lot of the performances, they had his jersey there, stuff like that. Like,
yeah, a lot of people wore his jersey on that day.
They paid homage in their own like little way. You know, so
it was crazy, man. Super tragic, man. That day was, the whole world was like, the whole world paused for a moment.
That's a fact.
I felt it. Like, that shit hit different.
That's a fact.
It was super different, man. And I've always been a huge Kobe fan, you know. I mean,
you already know.
It goes to show right here. I got the Adidas Crazy 97 dunk contest. He won his first dunk contest in 1997 while wearing these. Look it up.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
And I got these.
It's so crazy.
Love
that
them, one of my favorites.
I saw a petition that they trying to change the logo to the NBA.
I believe they should.
To his silhouette, pretty much. And I have a picture of it, pretty much. That's like how, like a prototype, pretty much.
They could have one of him shooting instead, you know, because I believe that silhouette is more known than him dribbling. But whichever one they decide to go with, that one's more closely related to the one that already exists.
Facts.
So I guess that's why they have that rendition.
Yeah, man. And it's crazy that even a few players are gonna change their numbers too. From there was a person named Terrence Ross.
Terrence Ross, yeah.
He changed his number from number 8 to 31.
Right.
And another guy that he had number
Spencer
8 also,
Dinwiddie.
Spencer Dinwiddie. He changed it to 26 now.
Yeah, the NBA. What's funny is that Mark Cuban from the Dallas Mavericks, he retired number 24.
He said
on the
that
Dallas Mavericks.
nobody will ever wear that number again.
Yeah, and it's crazy because the NBA is actually considering retiring number 24 across all teams.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
I think they should, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if they do that, it'll be like on Mamba Day. They'll probably commemorate him by every team wearing 24 only on that day. That'll be amazing, like Jackie Robinson Day. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
That'll be dope. That's, you know.
Wow. Let's see if that happened. Wow.
But yeah, like I said, they were paying a lot of tribute to him in his Grammy, so we can move on to the Grammys. Just to make it switch up the topic a little bit. You know?
Rest in power, Kobe.
Rest in power to Kobe.
He
like
will be missed.
He was a legend, man. Like he
is a legend.
He's still a legend, and he even won an Oscar.
Yeah.
Like, that's how crazy he was. Like, after he retired, he's doing movies, he's doing all types of stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm not mistaken, he won ESPY Awards too, which is
for Dear Basketball, right?
Okay, yeah.
Dear Basketball.
Yeah, yeah.
It was funny. He you know that he was supposed to be Jesus Shuttlesworth, and he got game.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be Ray Allen. He actually turned down the role.
Wow.
You know, shout out, you know, Denzel Washington. Shout out Ray Allen, but it would have been crazy legendary if Kobe would have been
Bryant, yeah.
Jesus Shuttlesworth. And another thing is, speaking about movies, is that they were working on they were actually working on a Kobe Bryant movie with Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan's gonna be Kobe.
Really?
Yeah.
That was perfect.
It's been in the work for like 2 years now, so I'm pretty sure it's coming soon.
It probably still come out.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna push it
Oh,
faster
no, they're
now.
gonna push it. They're gonna add more stuff. I wouldn't be surprised. So.
That's a fact.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but Kobe himself actually trained Michael B. Jordan. You know, so
Wow.
fun fact. You know it's gonna be dope.
Fire.
Can't wait for that.
Fire. All right, so like I said, let's move on to the Grammys. It was the same night on the 26th on Sunday. So they pay homage to Nipsey Hussle. And
another great one.
Yeah, so what happened was they had a little tribute for him with DJ Khaled, Meek Mill, Roddy Ricch, YG, and John Legend. So they came out and they also won an award. They won 2 awards. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle for winning 2 Grammys.
2 Grammys.
He won a Grammy with Roddy Ricch, and he won a Grammy with DJ Khaled. So that's what's up. And actually, they want to salute DJ Khaled for showing love to him when he won the Grammy. He like, this is for Nipsey Hussle. This is for hip hop. Like, this was a moment. It was like he was like, it's beyond me winning the Grammy. It's for them.
Yeah.
So I salute him for that.
Yeah.
And for the other Grammy, Nipsey Hussle's family came on and they had a few words to say. Let me see if I have it. This is Laura.
I speak on behalf of our family, of the Almanian family, and in honor of Nip, who was a phenomenal vessel. Nip did it not just for the awards, but for the people. And God allowed him to use this music to speak his truth, give us wisdom, and something that we will forever be able to live with. Yes.
I'm the grandmother of Nipsey Hussle.
OG came out.
And I wanted to thank all of you for showing all the love that I have felt for him all of his life.
Talk about it.
And will always live in my heart. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That was beautiful.
So that was great that his family came out to, and they allowed that to happen. They had like a little moment.
Yeah.
And like I said, they performed, with DJ Khaled, John Legend, Meek Mill did some dope shit tribute with Roddy Ricch, which is a fire song that just came out the day after. I'm gonna play a little clip for y'all.
Yeah, I love when they do tribute.
Yeah, they came out with a new song. I don't know if you heard it, Scud.
I don't think I have, to be honest.
I'm gonna see if I can play a clip.
Real thoughts. Keeping it real, I don't think I have.
It's all good. I like to put people on. That's what I do. That's my job.
I like putting people on too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we had to. That's what we do. That's what we do.
Shout out my cousin Monster 718 Gaming. You heard? He actually appreciates us putting him on.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Facts.
Go check him out if y'all gaming.
Go check him out, man. He's really dope. He's a really dope streamer, gaming. He does giveaways. I actually almost won a pair of wireless headphones the other day. I missed out, but it's all good. Probably win them next time.
Maybe next time, champ.
Maybe next time, champ. Maybe next time.
Hey, next time, bucko.
But yeah, they came out with a song and they performed it. They came that was the first song they performed before the song with him and John Legend.
Right.
So it's called Letter to Nipsey, featuring Roddy Ricch.
Oh yeah, I've heard this.
They performed this.
Wow.
On the Grammys. Fire. This is one of the moments I love in the Grammys.
I just left your viewing at the Staples Center. Obama read you a letter, yeah, you made it, nigga. I even heard you had some plans to come to Vegas with us. And them suckers could never kill you, it only made you bigger. And every time I see some fire, I see blue. And every time I close my eyes, see Snoop and I see you. When I be on the west side, you know how we do. Hustle and motivate, turning 1 into a 2. 2 and a 4. Hurt my heart, I see you on the floor, do it for the hood. And I don't even wanna do it no more. When these niggas you do it for, that shoot you in all. Only thing I can say is you would've loved, blessing. And I ain't finna say that like I'm your main homie. But when we lost you, it really put some pain on me. Got me scared to go outside without that flame on me. And when them niggas went against me, you ain't changed on me. Told me it was wrong to write some of my longest nights. You made me cry, nigga. And I don't cry, nigga. You the first one made me feel like I could die, nigga. Cause real niggas never die, you know the vibes, nigga.
Talk about it. Sheesh.
Talk about it.
So they performed this on the Grammys.
Fire.
Legendary. I ain't gonna lie, that was fire. That was a moment right there. That was a moment. So shout out to them for even doing that. And after they performed the song with DJ Khaled, the Higher song, which they won the Grammy for. They had Kobe and Nipsey on the screen, which was fire.
Wow, yeah.
So they did that like on the fly. Like they had a couple hours to work with, pretty much, to do this. And I thought usually they pre-record the Grammys, like at least a day before or a few hours before.
Right.
And it looks pretty live to me.
I mean, listen, I mean, you know, I'll be real. I mean, I feel like there's always been a reason why they always do it on the West Coast, because, you know, I mean, when it comes to the time zone, they're 3 hours behind over here, us on, you know, New York.
Yeah.
You know, shout out the Bronx, shout out New York. That's what we got, you know. But we still got LA hats on, yo. Shout out 22.
Shout out 22.
Shout out, you know, the Lakers. You feel me? Kobe Bryant is on there.
Facts.
West
Shout out
Coast and East Coast.
This hat right here is strong. This hat right here is powerful.
Facts.
It has Nipsey and Kobe combined in one.
Talk about it.
Legendary hat already. Shout out 22, man. BX. 22 is the new era.
The new era. You heard?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, the Grammy was alright this year. Like, I'm not gonna say because I'm always a person that never really watched TV like that. I don't really care about these celebrities and all these stuff like that. So we fans of music and we in the industry, so we talk about it. You know, we discuss what's going on.
It's fun to talk.
You talk. But yeah, I checked it out. For the most part, I ain't see the whole thing, but you know, I checked out for the categories that we like to talk about. You know, so I checked out for who won for best rap. And I was kind of confused. I ain't gonna lie.
I gotta say something about one of the topics, but I'm gonna let you get to it because I know you're gonna talk about it. So I want to have some comments.
This is one of the awards.
Facts, man.
Feel me?
That's it. Listen, man, there's not enough love out here, man. That's what I be telling people. Yo, show love.
Facts.
What's wrong with hating? What's wrong with acting like you don't know somebody? Acting like you can't smile on somebody? Acting like, you know? I walk into places and it's all smiles with me. Y'all know the vibes. People who know me personally, yo, y'all watching out there who know me personally, y'all know the vibes.
Facts.
Y'all know what my vibes be like, man. Positive vibes only, man. Let's keep going with that. Let's do that. 2020.
Who need
you know
that?
what I mean? 2020, man. I'm tired of all the negativity, bro. If you got a problem with somebody, you let them know what the problem is. Resolve that. Get past it.
Word up.
Let's change.
No more negativity.
Only we can do that.
I hate that shit. No more negativity. Am I saying it right?
Negativity.
Yeah.
No more negativity, man.
Yeah, I'm being too fancy. I would say so.
I'm tired of all that. You feel me? If you got somebody you appreciate and you love, you know, give them their flowers while they can still smell them. You know.
Facts.
I was just telling my brother the other day how much I love him and how much I appreciate him.
You got to, man.
I have to, man.
You never know.
Do it as often as possible.
Word
you
up.
have to.
You gotta give people the flowers where they can still smell them. One of the things about, you know, people like Kobe and Nipsey, they got the flowers while they can still smell them. And
they did. That's a fact.
And that's, they have that at least. You know, rest in power to both of those kings.
Word up.
Rest in power. So
yeah, I'm gonna move on to another category.
It's kind of unbelievable.
I'm trying to find a clip real quick. Let me see. Give me a second. So the other category that I was talking about was pretty much this one. Best rap album.
LA stand up, Igor and Tyler, the Creator.
Really?
That's what I was saying.
And this is where I wanted to do my comments.
And I'm not hating on Tyler, the Creator. Go ahead, talk.
I ain't gonna lie. Remember earlier I said I wanted to do some comments about something, a certain subject? It's this. But go ahead, finish your statement and I'm gonna get into it.
Tyler, the Creator, really?
I'm just saying.
Finish it.
Wow.
Tyler,
please wrap it up.
But he's still talking shit. You know, he got his messages across.
Let me just say what I was gonna say. So pretty much, and I don't know if you have this clip, but there's I think he won another award, if I'm not mistaken.
I think I'm not sure how many he won, but yeah, I think that one was
speech,
the main one.
Or it was after. He made a speech where he's talking about that he doesn't, you know, that he's very appreciative of the award and the honors. You know, he's honored and all of that. But why is it that when there's somebody that looks like him, you know, I'm assuming he's speaking complexion wise, or you know, shout out my Aboriginals, that automatically they place him into a hip hop / urban category, when Mix just mentioned that his album wasn't hip hop at all.
At all.
And it wasn't.
At all.
Igor was not hip hop at all.
At all.
It did numbers, It did fucking crazy numbers, but it was not hip hop at all. So why was it placed into a hip hop category and Tyler the Creator, let me finish. Tyler the Creator took offense to that in a sense, but he says I'm still very appreciative. I just don't understand why a person that looks like me makes music that's not hip hop or urban, and I'm still placed in that category. That shit is crazy. How y'all feel about that?
I feel like Grammy do not understand hip hop. There always be an issue with every time they pick an artist. So I feel like Grammy do not understand hip hop. They just added it because hip hop is popular now.
Yeah, I feel like this year they tried at least, but
they tried.
They need to promote.
They tried because this is like the first time they ever really recognized hip hop like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
in a while.
And I feel like they're getting more young people involved, as they should.
Yeah.
They need to get more people that's in tune to the game involved that are younger.
Yeah, but I feel that to add more category in hip hop because
they try. Like I
said, come on, hip hop is diverse. It's that people who even. The people in charge in Grammy, I don't think they know.
Yeah, especially now with all these new sounds. There's rap, there's hip hop, there's drill, there's trap,
all types of stuff.
There's what else? There's conscious.
Like the next type of trap music now.
There's a lot of subgenres in hip hop now.
There's like a subgenre.
So that's why I always never really watched the Grammys before because of that. I feel like it was like rigged. I don't know, like just like how sports sometimes and all this stuff, other stuff, it could be rigged. I'm not saying it is, but that's my theory.
Talk.
Because how you gonna put? I don't know. First of all, I don't know if we spoke about it. Matter of fact, in like two or three podcasts ago, of the categories, and then we was like, I hope somebody deserves it, which is Corday, YB
and Corday. Yeah,
he deserved this one.
It's true.
In reality, or Pusha was on. I think it was on the 2. So
but
like,
I guess it comes down to like what you mentioned before in that podcast, where it's like a mixture of people that put their votes in. Yeah. So it could be one 19-year-old, it could be one 30-year-old, it could be one 60-year-old, one 70-year-old.
They don't even know about
all types of genres.
That's the thing.
So while the young ones know about the hip hop, the older ones don't really know, and they're just going off of what name they know.
That's a fact.
I'm assuming, or what name they see in the Billboard. They probably Google it and see, if his name is on the Billboard,
what sell most.
Yeah.
The thing is that what sell most too.
That too.
That's the thing. They look at what sells. So.
But they got a few things right. At least they got they gave 2 Grammys to Anderson .Paak. Shout out to Anderson .Paak.
Yes, Lord.
For Ventura.
Anderson .Paak.
Oh my God, Ventura! I said it. Yo, didn't I say it?
Yes, Lord.
Didn't I say it? Hold on, didn't I say it? You gotta say it? Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Thank you. You have to. I said it. Yo, that album is amazing. Yo, when it first dropped, shout out to Mix Cuzzo in the building, man.
Yeah, shout out my Cuzzo D in the building. You heard?
Shout out D,
shout out, man.
Yo, listen. You always supporting the podcast, giving us the views, bro. I appreciate that.
We need anything we could get, so.
I said that. Yo, a couple episodes ago, I said, that fucking album is amazing. That shit deserves awards, bro.
That's a fact, though.
That shit is great.
Very
I love
great.
Ventura, bro. What?
Very great.
Yes, Lord. Let's get it.
So shout out to him for winning.
Shout out Anderson .Paak, man.
Anderson .Paak, man, is the man.
On to the man. Anderson .Paak.
Shout out to Eminem bar. On to the T, Anderson .Paak. Shout out to Phoebe Shakur and her son Pac. Yo, he went on that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Word.
But yeah, he won 2 awards, and let me see. A few other people won awards like
we talking about hip hop.
I can mention who won the most awards.
Yeah,
that's what I was getting to, but I was gonna get to her last.
I actually fuck with her, bro. I fuck with her, but we gonna leave her. If y'all know who it is, cool. If y'all don't, y'all about to find out.
When we talk about that last time,
yeah, of course,
I was like, I was the one to say we come and get them all.
We some prophets.
Facts. Yeah. Lil Nas X won an award for best music video, Old Town Road.
I kind of,
you feel me?
I'm not mad at that. It did numbers.
It did.
It made noise. The kids loved it. Facts. Adults loved it. Facts. I heard, I'm from the Bronx.
Talk about it.
If you don't know about the Bronx, do your research. I seen gangsters and G's bopping to Old Town Road. I'm talking about banging, flagging, tats in the face, Newport lungs. That's what I'm talking about. They was jocking this. So I ain't even surprised. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not that surprised either. So
my
people were playing this. So.
But yeah, aside from them, Lizzo, she won an award for best pop solo album.
I mean, yeah,
best
yo,
pop
Lizzo,
solo
Lizzo
performance
do numbers,
actually.
No, her
man.
music is.
But look at this category: pop and Lizzo.
She did
I
a
see
little
what
bit
you
of
mean.
She's
R&B.
pop, but I don't know, man.
Yeah.
You feel me? But
No, but album, I think, was we got a little bit of everything. That's the thing.
Yeah. You know, I mean, Lizzo has kind of a different sound, bro.
She does have a different sound, but that's the thing what I was telling you about the Grammys. Sometimes when they're not sure what the sound of it, they'll push it.
They'll just wherever they feel it fits.
Yeah, they'll put it where it
pretty
fits.
much.
I see what you mean.
So,
yeah, that's a fact.
But yeah, shout out to
Shout out
Coffee.
Lizzo, man.
She did. She got an award for her reggae album.
Word.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
She's a young one doing it too.
Shout
for
out.
her new EP. She just dropped that last year.
Yeah.
And she already got Grammy.
Wow.
Shout out to Coffee for that one. She deserves that one.
Yo, she inspires me, man.
And yeah, and the elephant in the room, Billie Eilish. Yo,
I like.
shout out to Billie Eilish. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not.
She killing it.
I'm not
5
even surprised.
Grammys.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised.
5?
I'm not surprised at all.
5 though.
No, I'm not surprised.
5?
I told you.
5.
I told you. And I knew she was gonna win the New Artist too.
And she's only 20, right?
I'm
No,
not
I
sure.
think she's 18.
Oh,
I think.
18,
She's
19?
young.
She's
I know
super
she's young.
young.
I'm not sure what's the age, but
No,
yeah.
she's super young. I think she might be
5 though. Yo, that's why I'm saying shit might be rigged.
And she was actually
5.
upset at one of them. She wanted somebody else
because
to win.
it was like, damn, y'all could give this shit to Ariana Grande.
Word.
Y'all can give this shit to Lizzo. Y'all can give this shit. You know how many people was in that category?
I know Lizzo was like vouching for like Beyonce to win one award too. She was like
Beyonce was on one award too. So how you gonna give 5 like with all these people in the category? That's why I'm like, how the hell do they do a voting system on like that? Like, you know, for them to give 5
she's
straight.
18, I
can understand you give them 1 or 2, but 5? Hey yo,
Yeah, I feel like they
you
need
gotta
to be,
really deserve that shit for you to get 5.
Nah, I feel like there needs to be some sort of balance between that.
You feel me?
You feel me? Like, all right, she has enough right now. Let's move on and see who else you know. Damn, like
Who
I
really deserves
understand. Like, you
this?
feel
Like,
me?
you know, like this person really deserves this. But it is what it is. Shout out to, like I said, shout out to Billie Eilish.
What it is.
She's young out here killing it. She got album of the year, with her brother.
Damn, she's only
And she
18.
got record of the year, and she got best new artist.
She's actually
and a couple others.
She's
Like I said,
super
she got
talented,
5.
bro.
But yeah,
And she's swaggy too.
she got a lot of,
she could
lot
dress.
of
I
followers.
like how she dresses.
All types of stuff.
Fashion tip. I like how she dressed, B. She's fly.
Facts. But yeah, a couple other people like won awards, but I don't want to keep on talking about the Grammys too long. But yeah,
we can move
overall,
on.
it was pretty good. Like I said, they tried with the hip hop at least, tried. So I salute them for trying, but they got to do a better voting system or something. You know, a better way of.
But you know, hey yo, listen, catch the R.I.P podcast to help you out with some votes, man.
You
Know
feel
what
me?
I'm saying? Grammys, hit us up.
You know, we should do like
You know-
the
we know where
RT
we at.
Awards.
We
Yeah.
should.
Yeah.
We should. Wow.
Maybe at
That's
the
a
end of
good
this year,
idea.
we're going to do
At
it.
the end of the
And
year,
can-
we're gonna do
We're going to feel
nominee-
like the awards that we feel like the people really need and deserve. We're going
Yeah.
to give it to them.
Facts. Yo, I'm gonna wear a tuxedo.
Talk about it.
And we're gonna have you vote too. Come on, we gotta make it fair, bro.
Word.
Oh man, but yeah, as a fact. So just if y'all want to move on from the Grammys, before the Grammys, I think it was the day before, was a Rock Nation brunch.
Oh yeah.
You know
people
how
had on tuxedos there.
all types of people come out to the Rock Nation brunch.
Fire.
I saw our people Griselda there.
Griselda.
Griselda was in the building.
Hey yo.
Everybody touched out and shit with their jewelry out.
Word.
The only one that wasn't really touched out was What's Our Gun. He had a dope ass Gucci shirt on.
Facts.
Style by Dapper Dan, by the way.
Oh yeah, style about that, but then you know he had the Rock Nation hat on. You know what I'm saying? The
Only
airplanes,
person in the building with a hat, I think.
planes hat. You know what I'm saying? I understand he got the tatted head, but he has his reasons, man. Griselda.
But that shit was fire. Like, you know, a lot of people showed up to that.
My God.
I saw Meek Mill there. I saw Casanova there.
There was a lot of people there,
Diddy
actually, bro.
was there. You know, it's a big deal like every year.
Yo, the outfits. You know me, bro. I love fashion.
The fashion
the outfits
talk.
was
Talk about it.
amazing, man. But
Talk
I ain't
about it.
gonna lie. I'm gonna have to give best dress to my Griselda, bro.
Yeah.
Conway, bro.
Conway had the red, right?
He had the red blazer.
I'm gonna put it
right
up.
here. He had the red blazer. Yo, he had the fucking navy shiny shoes, bro. Really? Those shits was fly. I ain't gonna lie, bro. He was best dressed, bro.
Yo, for real?
Best dress, bro.
Best dress. Wow.
Best dress.
There was a lot of people
that shit
there.
was clean, bro. He had a clean ass outfit, bro. Second to that was Wes. You know?
After that, Wes?
Just because he had a hat on, he got to do it different. You know, I appreciate different.
Kevin Hart was there. It was a few people. Diddy was there. Like,
different.
I'm gonna play a clip. I'm gonna see if I can find it. That Kevin Hart gave like a little speech.
Oh yeah, I peeped that.
It was pretty dope. I liked it.
Oh, Kevin Hart.
Very simplistic, okay? In life, guys, not only do you get one, you writing a book. The question of the day is, how do you want your book to end? I'm around a bunch of men that are doing amazing things in their life. Basically, you're writing chapters. Chapters get good, they get better, some get worse. It's your job to complete that book to the best of your ability. My question today is, are you focused on the ending of your book? And if so, how great do you want to make it?
Wow. Let's talk about it. A lot of people there. A lot of rich people there.
Right? Especially that guy in the pink.
Ho?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He and the bees.
Over.
Billy's, yeah.
I'm gonna put a couple pictures up there with the outfits and all that.
You know?
But yeah, like it's always an event. Like when they get together, like it's like the Grammys before the Grammys, pretty much, and they have like little parties and stuff. They'll get together, they talk business.
Fire.
A bunch of black entrepreneurs, you know, together.
You know what I'm saying?
Look how West Side Gun was dressed.
Hey yo! Let me see that one more time, just for reference.
The homie
Fire.
Status Selector in the cut too.
Fire, you heard
Benny
that outfit?
with his little blazer, and Joey Badass too.
Yeah, B. Badman,
Joey
Badass. Right next to Status Selector.
You feel me? With the Coke whites on the feet.
You feel me?
Know what I'm saying? With the all white ups on the feet.
Fresh off the Wu-Tang series, you heard?
Damn. I don't know how many people. I don't know. Do people that aren't from New York know those as ups?
Uptowns, yeah, hell yeah.
Comment down in the section, man. Do non-New Yorkers know those as uptowns? All the Air Force Ones.
Should though.
The all white Air Force Ones.
I think they should. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely like a staple in New York.
And I mean, I guess black too, but you gotta be a murderer for that.
Non-New Yorkers, so.
I said I guess the all black too, but you gotta be a murderer to wear those. But you know, all whites.
2020, y'all.
All day.
Diddy gave it those speech.
Different than when it was 2016.
Oh, now he changed his name, by the way. It's Love.
As we can tell, there's no expense being spared. I don't know if that's facts.
But he changed
Let me wait for this to finish.
We're here together, and we're going to keep staying together.
Yeah, we should talk about that.
You know what I'm saying? And united we stand, and ain't nothing else to us.
United we stand. It's about us. You heard? You heard? But yeah, man, there's a few people there. Even Beyonce popped up.
Yeah. Wait.
I mean, if Jay-Z's there, cool. You know, I'm.
Yeah,
fire.
But it's a Rock Nation brunch, you know, so she don't have to be there. But I guess since she has to be there
that's
because
Queen
this is his
Bee,
wife,
man.
you know.
Nah, I'm saying. Plus, she was gonna go to the awards anyway.
Rihanna popped up,
Queen Revo
taking pictures with the
butcher
gangsters.
coming. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me? I saw her taking a picture with the butcher. I saw her taking a picture with Jadakiss.
With them gangsters and them peddlers.
You feel me?
Yeah.
That's legendary. I know
pushes.
they felt happy taking a picture with Rihanna right next to
that
21 Savage.
21.
Who was this guy right here in the middle?
What? That's
Robert
the Patriots owner. That's what Robert Kraft is a
Kraft
G,
in the
bro. I
building,
want to
in
hear
the
it.
Rock Nation brunch. Let's talk about it.
Hey, yo,
listen, I'm gonna keep
one
it
out of the only
honest.
few white people there.
Hey yo, don't hit me.
At.
Don't hit me with no backlash for this, yo. I feel
Talk
like Robert Kraft knew what was going on with the documentary that just recently dropped.
Real raw thoughts.
I feel like he was in on that. Nah, chill.
Talk about it.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't know about all
Nah,
that.
I'm not saying that. I ain't saying that. That's just a joke. That's just a joke.
I don't
But
know
listen,
about all that. Yeah, but
yo, listen, Robert Kraft ain't snitch, bro. He a gangster. Look who he's surrounded with.
Yeah, he be chilling with Meek Mill and all
All he
that.
stated
So I
was
believe
facts.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, wait a minute. Are we gonna skip Puff Daddy?
Yo, I was gonna go back to that. I just wanted to make a couple jokes. So, you know, I like lightening the mood up, man.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah, you know I joke around a lot, but
hold up.
supposedly I saw an Instagram post.
Yeah.
That P. Diddy, Puffy, Combs, he will now change his name to Diddy Love.
What?
I don't know if he's taking off the Diddy completely, but Love.
I think he just
Quote
called
unquote.
Love.
just love.
Love.
That's how he's feeling in 2020.
Soldier Boy voice.
Okay, I think you were talking too much with Kanye. All that love stuff.
Man.
Nah, man. Hey, yo, listen, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. That shit sound take fruity.
Well, nah, let me move on.
Pause, yeah. But let's just moving on.
They just call it Puff Daddy. Mr. Puff.
Hey, yo, look up some interviews with Fab and shit, man. You
Puffy.
know, yeah, Drink Champs, look at that. Watch that P. Diddy Drink Champs interview. That's all I gotta say.
Sheesh.
With Fab and was it Jadakiss too?
Fab, yeah.
Watch that Drink Champs interview. Come back and comment what y'all think about
said,
that.
yo, we never partied. Yo, Fab was like, what you mean? I partied with you before.
Nah.
He's like, nah, you never went to the party with me. You never partied.
Fab was like,
I'm not really understanding what you mean there.
Fab was like, you got more drinks, bro. Let me see that. You got blunts?
You got a special drinks.
Yo,
you got a special drink.
Some love drinks.
But yeah, man, just to move on from the brunch and Puff Daddy and all that.
Shout out Diddy Love, man.
Speaking of Puff Daddy, I spoke about it a few podcasts ago. Biggie's getting nominated for Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They made it public now. You feel me?
It's about time.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Talk about it.
You keep saying a couple episodes, but I think it was more. I think it was almost.
We be talking about this shit way in advance, and people be sleeping.
It was close to a year ago, and we always tell people, "Yo, we spoke about that. You ain't watched the episode.
Look back on it.
Shout out to the supporters.
Facts.
You know, comment, like, subscribe,
Facts.
share.
Yo, I like how the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is including hip hop now.
Yeah.
I think they started with who? Wasn't it Run DMC or something? Or
it didn't really start with them, but yeah, they were definitely
shout out
one of the first.
No, they were one of the first. But I'm just like, it's not just rock. Biggie.
I think they also gonna introduce Public Enemy. Public
Enemy, yeah.
Is also a part of that list.
Yeah.
Because it's not just one person that gets inducted, so it's like a whole bunch of people.
Right.
So it's Biggie, Public Enemy, and a few others. I'm not sure about the whole complete list.
Okay.
See,
but that's what I've heard.
Did you just name it to a music hall of fame? Because they're doing different
instead of Rock and Roll Hall of Fame,
it should just be Music Hall of Fame.
Yeah, Music Hall of Fame, because they already.
I agree.
That's true. Yeah, I love how they changed from rock. I mean, they're still doing Rock Hall of Fame, of course.
Yeah.
Well, now they're doing all the genres. So
yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, Biggie is not rock and roll. When I go on Spotify and I search rock and roll, I get rock and roll songs. Facts. I don't get Biggie. I don't get
you don't get
Nas.
Any type of hip-hop.
I don't get Jay-Z.
That's what I'm
I
trying
don't
to
get
say.
hip hop. The closest I get when I type in rock and roll to hip hop is Jay-Z featuring Linkin Park.
Facts.
That's it. And that's alternative. That's not even rock and roll at that point.
Facts.
So I don't know what they're gonna have to change that some way somehow. It's gonna have to be Music Hall of Fame.
Yeah, something like that. Music Hall of Fame or the
something like that.
I think the Music Hall of Fame will be better.
Of course.
Better than Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, right?
Yeah, you could pick pop. You could pick
everything classical. Anything that's audio.
There's people that still play jazz, so you'll be surprised. So it could be anything.
I love jazz. Actually,
I love jazz too.
Yeah,
I love classical music too. Chopin. Fire.
All types of shit, man. Yeah.
I'm not on the radio. There's a station that play jazz. Internet radio, of course, I listen to. But they we make new music and play like jazz, in a jazz way. It sounds pretty cool.
I love it.
Be surprised. Yeah.
I love jazz, man.
So you can pick a little bit of everything. So Music Hall of Fame will be
a little bit better than Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts.
We got nothing against rock and roll though.
Shout out to them to at least introduce hip hop artists because
that's amazing.
I'm glad they don't sleep on everybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, Biggie's gonna be a part of that soon. So yeah, shout out to them for even thinking about him. And also, 50 Cent just got his Hollywood Walk of Fame, so he just got him like a star. Shout out to 50, getting that. You know what you think about that?
Yo, shout out 50, man.
There's a lot of people that still haven't got that.
Yeah, word. A lot of people.
A lot of people,
man.
That's big.
I mean, that's good. I'm not like the biggest 50. I mean, I got my respect. I'm not like the biggest fan of 50. That's the thing. Or not. Can we
that
sit
shit
down
sounded like some 50 shit too, right there.
You feel me? What you mean? Get Rich or Die Trying?
No, Get Rich or Die Trying is a great album.
Okay, so
you're
a fan. Whether you like it or not.
No, I mean, okay, I'm not like the biggest. It's not like in my top. I know you can say no because some people
That's
are
cool.
hate right now.
That's fine.
That's cool.
fine.
That's cool. I respect your thoughts. It's the real thoughts. I respect it.
Well, I won't hate 50 either.
But he's done a lot.
Not in my top.
He's done a lot. You know, besides all the
But do you
numbers
think
that
he
did.
deserves this?
Yeah, because he's a smart guy. Look how much money he made without the music. So so you can see I'm not really hating on him. I just
the investments. He's been in movies. He's been in TV shows. He got TV shows. He just got what, NBC or ABC?
Well, I think he's doing
he's working on it right now.
On a new series on ABC.
You know what I'm saying?
Coming out soon.
Yeah.
He said that he single-handedly knocked down this show,
Empire,
and I believe it. Still shout out Empire.
Yeah.
And essentially, yeah. But yeah, he did that.
No,
man, shit. Listen,
no,
shout out 50.
Pop, so.
Facts. But yeah, I just want to keep moving on. I want to go on talk about music for a little bit. Remember how last podcast we spoke about new music that's coming out? Mac Miller album came out, Circles. Fire, man. What do you guys think about these?
Best album of the year so far.
Dang. Let's talk about it. Really?
I mean, I love it. The only thing that it's not even about Mac Miller. I just kind of confused why Eminem would come up with the same day. But other than that,
I was gonna talk about that afterwards.
Oh,
but,
my bad. I went to
you was confused about that?
Not confused. I mean, I don't have a problem with that. Eminem will come up with the same day, but I would prefer a different day. That's the thing. But album I love, the Eminem album I love too, both of them. So I give props for both of them. So.
I mean, with that, like, I think a lot of people have their dates already months in advance sometimes. So I don't think he planned on that.
I know.
But I get what you mean.
Yeah.
But overall, man, Circles,
great album.
Niggas good. Let's talk about it. Now this shit is heat though. This shit is a movie to me. He got a couple tunes on that, man.
On this album.
And they did a song, a video to every song, pretty much, which was fire. I like how he did that.
I was surprised
to
at that.
every song.
I thought they were coming up with a video too soon, but now I know they're doing it for almost every song, the album. So that
no, literally every song.
Oh, they're actually gonna do it, so
yeah.
even better. Yeah, I think more people should do that. To be honest. So
visual albums.
Visual album, yeah, or put out more video. I mean, if I had an album, I'll make sure I put out a video.
Yeah, talk about it.
I would do at least 5 video on my album.
That's a fact.
So
hey, don't let me stop y'all.
Okay, let's continue talking. Let's continue talking about Mac Miller. How great it was.
This album.
How great the album is. Yeah.
This is real music.
Real music. It's real drums, real instruments.
Shout out to Mac Miller. If y'all haven't heard this yet, everybody's gonna love.
You need to listen to the album. You have to listen to the album.
Oh man,
it's one of the best, man.
One of the best.
Best album of the year so far, man. I ain't gonna talk about it. Quite honestly, it might be the best album of the year for me, even at the end of the year. At least top 5. It's not gonna move from my top 5. I know it.
Musically, it was ahead of its time, man. Like, I can compare it to like a old Beatles kind of album. That's like a vibe it gives me.
Yo, talk about it.
Legendary shit.
I can't even
talk about it.
Old Beatles vibes.
That's just
we need to talk about it.
Mixed with a little bit of hip hop, you know?
Yeah.
Mac Miller was a GOAT, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Shout out to him.
Genius he was. So.
But yeah, speaking of GOATs, how Truth was talking about Eminem came out with a surprise album the same day. This album called Music to Be Murdered By. And this is his 11th album. And Mac Miller was number 1 the day that it came out. It was him second. It was Rich Youngin, which is the son of Four Vegas. And somebody else came out with an album that day. So it was like those 4.
Well, I think Eminem was number 1
within the week after a week, Eminem hit number 1. So this is his 10th number 1 album.
10 consecutive.
Shout out to Eminem. Talk about it. So Scott, I know you an Eminem fan. What you think about this album?
About Eminem, but I forgot to tell you.
Talk about it.
Eminem is the only, I think, rapper that have a #1 album on 4 different decades. Like 99.
The 90s. The 2000s, the 2010s, and the 2020s.
So
talk about it. 4
that's
different
another reason to be another goal. So now you can continue. My bad.
And he got a beard.
Yeah, that's the new improved Eminem. The grown Eminem, you know?
Right.
But he got a song with Young M.A.
What was that question? He didn't even get to ask me that
No,
question.
what I asked you was, what do you think about this album overall? I know you're an Eminem fan.
Yeah, continue.
This was good for the culture right here.
I didn't expect this.
Young M.A. Shout out Brooklyn. Shout out New York. Shout out Detroit. Facts. This is good for the culture, for the game.
Those who don't think Eminem is up to date with new rappers.
Yeah, he plugged in with a lot of new rappers on this album. That's why I'm like, what you think about it overall? Because got features from Young M.A. Got a feature from Royce the 5'9", of course. Ed Sheeran. Juice WRLD.
Juice WRLD kind of surprised me.
Skylar Grey, which
Ed Sheeran surprised me more, to be honest.
Nah, Ed Sheeran,
besides, I know he's done songs in the past with him, but
yeah, but not really, because Ed Sheeran is liked by most people. That's the thing, like.
Yeah, but Eminem likes dissing people like him.
He got a song with Royce the 5'9", Black Thought, Q-Tip, and all together pretty much fire.
That's the one you sample, right?
Over the place, in the waist. I'm so innovative. In the way I roll over a minute.
Yeah, Roll 5 I think it's surprised me because they're mad cool songs.
But he got some shit on this, man. What y'all think overall? He got Anderson .Paak.
Arm to the teeth.
And he did a couple of people too.
Like usual. It's not a really Eminem album unless he did at least 5 people.
Yeah, at least.
At least a handful.
Where you get them from? Detroit, that machine gun, spray boy.
We got some shit on this, man. What y'all think, man? I don't want to play too much music, but you got some heat for a surprise album.
Yo, fire.
This is incredible.
Fire. I'm not gonna lie.
Talk about it.
As much as I love that album, the Mac Miller album still overshadows it to me. That's just me.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree, because I wasn't even expecting this.
Me neither.
So this is like a bonus in reality.
Yeah, it's a super bonus.
Salute to Eminem.
Salute.
But Mac Miller, man, overall, I usually tell people this too. Like, people I don't know if they believe me or not, but I say that Eminem was a better lyricist.
Yeah.
Right? But Mac Miller is a better musician
An artist in general.
Artist.
Yeah. Me and Migs always agreed on that.
He plays instruments.
Appreciate you, brother.
He writes.
We always agreed on that.
He raps, he sings.
He composes his own music.
Like, he does everything. So
original beats, original lyrics.
And he even tries to direct sometimes on his videos and stuff like that, you know, so.
Amazing. He's just an overall better an artist and you know, musician, in my opinion.
Facts.
And that's why I always say Eminem is one of my favorite rappers of all time.
Facts, me too.
But Mac Miller is my favorite white boy of all time.
Talk about it. I say that all the time and people be like, you for real?
For real.
Shocked.
That is a fucking fact.
But it's real raw thoughts.
Yeah. Yo, let me ask you a question. Now I started with the thing with the dissing. So what you think about Joe Budden? He was complaining that Eminem was dissing him too much.
He mentioned him in the song. He said that he should stop dissing him in 2020 because he didn't want to be like in no beefs or anything like that. He trying to be a positive Joe.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't Joe Budden start everything?
Not really. He just commented because he was on Everyday Struggle, which is a debate show.
Yeah.
On YouTube, like kind of how we speak, but we don't really debate like that. But it was him and Academics and the Desker. So him and Academics used to debate all the time on subjects. So when that album came out, he gave his thoughts on it. He said it was garbage to throw it in rice. It was like that shit was trash. So that shit went viral, of course. Joe Budden, he was in Slaughterhouse. Why is he saying that this shit is garbage, you know?
See, that's the part
but it was because of internal beefs and shit like that. Not really beef, but like he always had an issue with the label and
because
what the group should do, how they should do it.
But they have, they have issue with the label because
it's
everybody
really
have different ideas
per se. Is with the label politics. So he never really agreed with that. I don't think it's a personal thing with Eminem. I think it's a thing with label, like shady.
It was
and
mostly,
it doesn't even have to be Shady. It could be somebody else.
I think it was more with the record label. Because
In general, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Regardless, there's something shady
But
going on.
Yeah.
But it's his opinion, so
No
it is
pun
what it
intended.
is.
Oh no, first actually started.
But yeah, move on from the M&M. Like I said, it was pretty good overall. If you haven't tuned in, it's called Music to Be Murder Mind. If you haven't seen it.
Facts.
Aside from him, shout out to his protege, Roaster 5'9". He came out with a song called Overcome with our guy, West Side Gun.
Hey, yo.
This beat right here.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
And they came out with the video the same day. So they came out with the song and the video. Fire. If y'all haven't seen this video, they gotta tune in. This shit is art. West Side Gun. Shit is art.
Word on the street, he had truth for sale. Pistol in your mouth like a root canal. Ashley with the mission roof, pistol roof. Put 10 on your head, I bet to get you soon. Call side, Zion got 30, Bron got 50. I better cook a brick in the jiffy.
I ain't gonna lie, I wanna get to voice, cause I ain't expect to hear this from Royce.
Yeah, he went at some people on this too.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I ain't expect to hear all that shit. Listen to this real quick. What you think about this beat, True?
Love it. I like when they bring a little bit old to new.
And you see how like it transitioned? They went from one sound to a different.
Yeah.
In the same song.
Yeah, kind of used to do that.
A lot, yeah, with samples and shit like that.
I would love to do something like that.
In search of right, like the birth of Christ. Breaking every generational curse in life. Perverse, concise, make sure the verse is right. Return who adverse to the earth, make sure that my hearse is white. In the contract, Jewish to match a grind that's foolish. A Quran that's Buddhist. Rapping so my Quran and the non-stack moolah. As I sign on the dotted line with the passion of a blind tattooist. In reaction to slithers from lizard's mouth. Yellow Wolf, this is your first and your last pass. I ain't gonna put it on blast, your punk ass know what this about.
Yeah, yo,
you think it's about being loud and trying to be hostile. So you get found face down on the ground outside of Kid Rock house. Though you a vulture pundit, I hope you get sober from this. Men lie, women lie, so do numbers. The energy never lies when you are overcomer. The energy never dies when you are overcomer. I don't rhyme for the likes, I'm who the jealous target. I'm underground for life, this shit is a seller's market. The rich get richer, the poor get more greedy. We need clans A to get what's owed in these board meetings. Rappers catch L's after just squeezing them full feces. Crackers patting themselves after the teachings of Moore's leaving. But I was
shout out to Royce. Body shit. This is one of the best lyrical tracks of the year too, actually.
I feel like Yellow Wolf also left for the same reason for the Slaughterhouse too.
You think it's like the same kind of reason like Joe Budden?
It was something similar because I remember when he first left, he was talking about it, how he felt like his stuff was promoted that well, and
I disagree though. Because everything that Yellow Wolf came out with, it was like with videos and all types of stuff.
And he did some with Eminem. I was kind of surprised. He did some with Eminem. So, I don't know. Everybody got their feelings.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Hey, listen, Yellow Wolf had a good run, man. And he still got his core fans.
He's still out here, too.
He still got his core fans. He still got his wolves out here.
Facts.
No, he still does.
Yeah. But yeah, let's move on to something else. How about Raekwon dropped the album called The Appetition.
Raekwon, wow.
Can I do this? Can I do it? Can I press it?
Go for it.
It was like a little EP.
Fire. I don't even give a damn that it was like
which
3
is
tracks.
another surprise album, you know?
Yo, word. You feel me?
Like he didn't
Wu-Tang.
even announce that shit, you know?
I'm gonna call on you, the chef.
Facts.
Oh, y el cocinero.
El cocinero.
Came through, you feel me? Cooking up something, nah, Shane. Some old school vibes. Legendary shit. Fire, man. Wu-Tang shit, you know?
For real.
You know, capping off the Wu-Tang series, you know, American Saga that just happened. Oh, I think we gotta talk about that too. We gonna talk about that.
you need to let go. Might be sugar, but that don't make you solid. Like gold. You're hollow inside, and I know it ain't in your design. Yeah.
It's real. Look hotter on my planet. The brain's thinking from the left. I'm smiling, but still in all I roam from the challenge. Fly words get sewn together. You know my energy's a teller. A fortune maker, Roman Venezuela.
You feel me? Shit's hot. Shout out to the OGs still putting out albums. Like, remember how last week we spoke about Redman? Now, Raekwon the Chef coming out with a little EP, little project.
Yeah, fire, bro. You know,
coming out with official material. You know,
it's like I said I said this couple episodes ago. Actually, I'm appreciating how older artists or artists who've been out in the past are bringing out, you know, or reviving themselves in a way through the art form that you know that they're known for. And I appreciate all these, you know, artists and OGs, you know, coming out and bringing out new projects and doing collaborative, you know, efforts and you know projects with new artists as well.
Facts.
That shit is good for the culture, man. Great for the game.
Word. So yeah, I'm glad they still putting out music, like, you know, it's much needed. But yeah, even so, moving on to with the music topic, let's go with a youngin. Another album that came out was called Rich Youngin by Slim 4 Vegas, which is the Baby's artist. And he got some tunes on it too. I ain't even gonna lie. He got a song called Do That featuring DABABY and Lil Baby. First song on the album.
Nigga really got it rich in 6
featuring DABABY and Lil Baby. Yeah, DABABY.
Really 3, but the niggas spanned two
babies. Two of us.
Okay.
Pretty big, man. He got some dope tunes.
He got riches 6 months, how he do that? I keep my foot on their neck, but y'all knew that.
He got a song with Black Youngster, which came out with a video, which is hilarious. If you haven't seen that, watch that video. Exactly what Scott said.
It's Rich Youngin.
Yo, this video is fun. You gotta watch this video. If you don't blow off the music, you don't blow off the video.
Yo, I was telling this to my bro Vic the other day, man. Feel me? Shout out my bro Victor, man. You heard? White boy, aka White Boy Vic, aka the White Mamba.
You heard? But yeah, he got some tunes on that shit. Like, I ain't even mad at him. Shout out to him. Keep doing your thing,
yo. Shout out, man. Keep doing your thing, man.
And shout out to the Baby for like supporting his young homie from his side. Like,
of course,
he signed them right away. Like, he told you, I'm gonna make you rich in 6 months, and he literally did it.
As he should. That's what's up, man.
Shout out to the Baby.
I feel like there should be more of that out here in the game. There's too many hate out here, man. There's too much hate.
Each one. This is hip hop.
There's too much hate out here, bro.
Facts.
I don't appreciate that, man. It's all about the love.
Facts. Speaking of the Baby. Yo, do y'all want to talk about the Baby's in the news again? Remember how we spoke about last week that the Baby was in the news? Yeah, so he was out, and he went to a hotel recently, and he got into another altercation, allegedly, but this time it was with a worker.
He slapped the shit out of somebody.
So supposedly,
again.
Yeah, what happened was that he was pulling into the hotel. I guess the hotel worker saw him. He pulled out his phone, started filming, taking pictures. I guess when the Baby saw him, he approached him and he told him, "Hey, listen, don't film me because I'm with my daughter. I don't want, no problems. I don't want anything to happen. Nobody to pull up on me. Nobody know where my location is at." Cool. I guess the guy moved and went back and he started filming again. So there's the footage that's out that the Baby's aggressive and he pushed him when he went inside the hotel and he sat him down and he started talking to him aggressively. He ain't do nothing else, but the Baby looking crazy out here because he's pushing the guy. But the worker, I think, in my personal opinion, is in the wrong because you're in your workplace. You're not supposed to be filming. You're supposed to be doing your job.
You're not supposed to be using your phone
at all.
Plus, if you're filming the Baby, you're a fan of his. His lyrics say that he will slap the shit out of the nigga, and he has proven to.
You gotta relax. You gotta fucking relax.
Gotta relax.
And like that's a good reason for you to not want to be filmed. Like, you're with your child. You don't want nobody to really know your location, man. Like, what's going on with these guys out here? So I ain't even mad at the Baby.
Not at all.
But he didn't really get charged or anything for that. But it was in the news, you know. So you know how last time he was in the news for being, I guess, charged
for slapping the shit out of.
You know,
not paying him
and
up and all
not
that.
wanting to do too much talking.
Word.
You feel me? But yeah, he remains in the news for doing the same shit.
Not wanting to do too much talking. That's hilarious.
That is funny though. That is funny.
Oh man.
You feel me? But yeah, that happened. So I ain't even mad at the baby, man. Leave the baby alone in 2020.
Leave him alone. 2020, leave him alone. Yo, he's proven to be real.
Yo,
baby he's actually a dope
baby
artist.
to mess with, so don't mess with that baby.
Yeah, don't mess with him, bro. Listen, leave him alone, man. Just mess with his music. That's about it. That's all you gotta mess with. You know what I'm saying?
It's more safer though. So
shout out the baby, man. Shout out the baby.
Oh my God.
But, you know, speaking about funny music.
Talk about it.
Y'all want to talk about, and we could talk about this for like a minute or two.
Okay.
It doesn't even have to be long, but OT Genasis has been making some hilarious ass tracks lately, yo. He went from Coco to Okisha. Yo, and now he just dropped some new shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
With the infamous keys.
Facts. Tonight.
Let me see if I can find it. Oh, man.
Yo, the last time a brother was able to sing this shit and not get looked at wrong was White Girls.
Talk about it.
When Terry
in
Crews
the movie
was doing
White Chicks.
The White Chicks. My fault. I said White Girls. White Chicks.
With Marlon Wayans and his bro.
You know, I'm sipping a little bit, but y'all knew what I was trying to say. White Chicks.
The Wayne Brothers.
With Terry Crews. He was singing it.
The Wayne Brothers.
Oh, man.
He's at it again.
OT Genasis is at it again. Aw, shit.
Making my way downtown, 100 rounds. Got the 4-5 in the tray pound.
Yo, look at your face.
At a party today with my cake, making my way through the crowd.
And he's dead ass.
He's dead ass.
He did that to the whole video.
Yeah.
For you non-New Yorkers, that means he is very serious.
I won't miss you.
Dead ass.
I mean, I've seen it. Patino was like the whole freaking video.
Just like with the Keisha Cole thing, That's all about it.
I like walkers. I love drive-bys. Cause you know I'll hit you with my 9. Your mama will see you tonight.
That guy pretending how to play the piano.
Let's talk about it.
I always got my heat. I'm sure.
I don't want to continue this.
Yeah, I want to get flagged, but come on.
Yeah, we definitely don't deserve to get flagged for something like that.
Yo.
This is all jokes.
I can't believe he's getting away with it.
This is probably on SoundCloud. It's probably not even on like all these extra other shit.
I don't know if it's on Spotify, but it's on YouTube. We got a video out. She got 400,000 views.
Sheesh. Yo, listen, shout out OT Genasis.
Shout out to OT Genasis, man. He's doing his fucking thing. I actually like this. I think this is a good thing.
Whatever works.
Yeah, his music always pops. Like when he's serious about his music, he gets his number ones and all that shit. So
that's a fact.
Let's not act like he don't know how to make music, you know. But I'm glad he's having fun with it at least.
No, hey,
you know,
you should enjoy what you do.
You feel me? I don't know if y'all want to continue with music, but we can move on to something else.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we about to wrap it up soon.
Cool.
And yeah, well, what you want to talk about right now? Like what?
I just want to give a couple shout outs. Like I want to give a shout out to Derek Jeter for making a Hall of Fame.
Facts.
Larry Walker.
Derek Jeter, man.
But exclusive shout out to Derek Jeter because he's a legend. I seen him coming up since I was young.
Facts.
I actually got a Derek Jeter rookie card.
Well, you said Larry Walker?
And Larry
Walker is a GOAT too.
Facts.
I saw him.
Talk about it. I got also a baseball card of him too.
Larry
when he was in Colorado.
Used to smash
right?
it.
Colorado, right?
He used to. With Matt Stairs. I don't know if
Let's talk about
Matt Stairs in Colorado. Wow.
Let's talk about it. Yeah.
Yo,
so
damn.
Those are two of the GOATs.
They deserve it.
They deserve it. So I'm glad they got recognized, you know. So that's this year that's gonna happen. So I want to give a shout out to him.
Man. Shout out Derek Jeter, the Bronx, the Yankees, you know what I'm saying? New York sports in general.
Facts.
Rest in paradise, Black Mamba.
Word up. Speaking of sports, Eli Manning. You want to talk about him retiring?
Oof.
What do you think about that, Scud?
That makes me feel old. Oof.
Speak a little bit about him. I mean, I mean,
I felt old when, like, you know, fortunate what happened to Kobe, but I felt old when Kobe retired.
Talk about it.
Now Eli Manning is retiring. I'm seeing a lot of people come into leagues and, you know, retire, but, you know, Eli Manning did his thing. Brother of Peyton Manning, two Super Bowl rings.
And he took it from the Patriot.
He took one from the GOAT. He took both from the GOAT, actually.
Both from the Patriot.
From the GOAT. So
how many quarterbacks can say they beat the greatest, one of the greatest team ever, the Patriot?
The greatest franchise, greatest dynasty of all time, which is the Patriots. How many teams can say that?
Not many.
I'm sorry, but not even Peyton could say that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Eli.
Let's talk about it.
See, I mean, Eli man underrated. I mean, they're all showing no love.
Maybe that's why he feels like he can retire at this point.
Yeah, there's some reasons
he accomplished
why.
a lot of things.
There's some reason why I understand that that people see him underrated, but for the most part, he beat most people's GOAT twice.
Talk about it.
While he should have had 7, he has 5.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Right.
If you make it there, he'd be a
so salute to him for, you know, for a good career, I guess, right?
Yeah, he did.
Amazing
good career. I mean,
he did his thing, man.
The issue is that mad people compare him to his brother, so
That's the problem.
That's the problem that he had, and there's no way he's gonna be like his brother. But while he was in New York and with the Giants, he did good.
I'm gonna tell you this much: for those people who feel and compare him to his brother, I'll say this much: he won a championship faster than his brother.
Talk about it.
Salute to him. Had to drop that bomb real quick.
You heard?
Man, I like Peyton more. Peyton is definitely a better quarterback.
No,
but
he
Eli
is.
won a chip faster.
That's the issue. Peyton's a better quarterback, but I would think it was. I mean, it's tough to be the younger brother of a great or GOAT. So,
facts.
So,
speaking of football, what do you think about the Super Bowl coming up? Super Bowl this week.
That's crazy, man.
Everybody knows it's gonna be 49ers.
You think?
I think so too. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm sorry.
I'm not really a football fan, but I could almost bet money 49ers gonna win.
I mean,
I don't bet either, by the way.
For specific reasons or
just my personal
they
reasons.
just be playing good.
I know you're a football person, so what do you think?
I mean, it's going to be a very competitive game. You know, I mean, you have a very good offense versus a good defense on both ends.
Both ends, okay.
You know, in reality, and then you have a super passionate Richard Sherman at the cornerback, who's going against, you know, Jimmy Garoppolo at the quarterback of the 49ers. But then you have Mahomes on the Kansas City Chiefs, who's a threat on the air and on the ground. So it's going to be an amazing game. I just can't wait to see that.
Can't wait.
Shout out both teams, you know. Shout out the Ravens, by the way. The Ravens did their thing, man. Shout out my guy Jackson, bro. Yo, man, I love football.
I know you do. That's why I mentioned
it. It's going to be fun.
All right, just to move on from sports, before we move on, what do you guys think about Wilder versus Fury coming soon?
Oof.
That's going to be another big one right there, you know?
Pause.
So, pause. What do you think about that?
Hey, yo, listen. We only posed that for G Murder because I know you
shout out to G Murder.
Yo, shout out G, man.
You know G Murder gonna be whoa.
Word. Nah, yo, that's gonna be fire too, right there. What you think about that, True? From the Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Usually, where it's easy to pick. But
who you going for?
Not easy to pick between those two
guys.
That's
the problem.
This is big.
That's what I'm saying. Usually it's easier to pick, but that's why I have no idea. So
didn't the last one end in a draw?
Yeah.
To this day.
I think it count. Yeah. I mean,
it was a draw, but in reality, Wilder knocked him out. So it's like,
well,
he technically won,
knocked
but
him down.
It wasn't really, he knocked down because he got up.
Exactly.
When he was like in 7, 8, he's like, I'm here. I can fight.
I mean, if I was to bet my money, I would go Wilder because Wilder is faster.
To this day.
Than Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury's a little bit more slower.
I just hope
he's just a great boxer though, man.
I hope he's a great fight
overall,
though, because the Conor fight was short though.
Yeah, they're just super powerful.
It's different.
The Conor McGregor?
Yeah.
I mean, you mentioned it. So I guess we could talk about that.
Conor
McGregor.
It was short because it was a TKO, obviously, but yeah. What do you think about that? I didn't even.
The Conor McGregor
I didn't even watch it, to be honest with you, but I heard about it afterwards and I saw clips.
I felt the referee should have stopped it before it, to be honest. As soon as but when he was on the floor and punched, I was like, that's it. It was over. I could tell. But he punched him for a while before the referee stopped it.
And it was,
I could be wrong, but
it was right away, like in the first round.
You guys got what, 3 seconds, 25
Wow.
seconds,
40 seconds.
40 seconds.
It felt like 3 seconds.
He fought Donald Cerrone, Cowboy.
Okay.
And a lot of people thought that McGregor was gonna lose.
So he was the underdog.
He was kind of the underdog.
I did not think he was.
He had a lot of haters too, so it's like
I'm gonna be honest. The best thing about this whole entire fight was how much respect Conor McGregor showed for Cowboy and for Cowboy's mom. He actually went up to Cowboy's mom and hugged her and said, "You raised a great boy."
Real nice.
And in the past, one of my problems with Conor McGregor is how cocky and how fucking things he is. If you know me on a personal level, you know I don't like that shit. I don't like people like that.
Too much shit.
But he humbled himself down since getting his ass whooped by, shout out my last name, Nate Diaz. You know what I'm saying? Nate Diaz whooped his ass, humbled him. Then he came back, beat Nate Diaz, but still, I feel like that fight humbled him because that was his first loss.
All right.
Yeah.
I get you.
Well, he was nice to everybody, so that's good.
Okay. All right, so shout out to him for actually getting that TKO and all that,
Yeah.
Just to move on for that from sports, before we end it, did you guys get to see the Aaron Hernandez documentary on Netflix? It was a 3-part series. Docu-series.
I don't even know what to say, man. That shit crazy. That's probably all I have to say.
I'm wondering how they found out so much stuff after he passed away, though.
Because they
evidence.
They gave his brain into for a study.
Oh yeah,
they donated his brain. Yeah, so
he
they
had
knew.
that problem in his brain, and the NFL still got him. All that fat they had.
It's something called CTE, right?
Yeah.
That causes a lot of stuff. So a lot of these NFL players go through that, and they don't really
you already have
take care of it. They don't. And the NFL doesn't really care, in my opinion. But that's another story.
He already had mental issue before he started the NFL, so I was kind of surprised that he was able to go out. And the way he killed people, it was part of his mental.
The whole story was crazy, man.
Yeah, it was. I know it was part of his mental.
It was almost unbelievable. Like, how can this guy be a superstar?
Yeah.
By day and killer by night? Like,
I feel like there was just a lot of things that influenced that. I mean, besides head trauma, because I was actually discussing this with one of my cousins, someone very close to me, that we grew up playing the sport.
Okay.
And
shout out to him.
And my brother Los,
shout out to
cousin Los. I'm a firm believer in that. I lost some brain cells playing the sport.
Talk about
because the way that the sport is played is you never know what can happen at one point. I mean, you're running up to somebody to tackle them, and you don't know whether what reaction, how they're gonna react,
how you land,
how they're gonna react. So my head could hit against your head in a split second. And I'll be honest, for people who never played the sport, who never experienced that, that's one of the most painful things that you can experience. Is head-on collision with helmets. If you experience a head-on collision with somebody, you're probably gonna start bleeding. But if you experience it with a helmet on, it's the same exact feeling, but without the leaking part. You're gonna be fucked up.
But what do you think about like the people that say that that's the best padding in the world?
Hell no.
Like the ones that the NFL people.
Hell no. That's a
they
Rydell.
say that.
No,
they made a new one. They're making a new one.
This is the thing. Rydell was the company that was making helmets for the NFL for years.
Talk about it.
At one point, the NFL decided, since so much shit is going on with head trauma, CTE, and all these issues, they decided to let the athletes or the players on themselves decide what helmet is best for them, instead of just one brand.
Individually,
yeah. So they, most people have different types of helmets, different type of padding inside the helmets, and all of that. So it's a little bit different, man.
Wow,
it's a little bit different than before, but that shit's
if you haven't seen that documentary, you gotta watch that because that's kind of crazy. I couldn't actually believe half the stuff that was going on with that person, but it was, like I said, I think it's a 3-part docu-series. It's called Killer Inside the Mind of Aaron Hernandez. It's on Netflix. Docu-series. It's out now.
That shit is crazy, man.
It's deep. If y'all go see that, man.
Y'all go watch that. It's crazy.
Moving on from that, just to end the podcast, I know we spoke about last week that Bad Boys for Life was coming out. They did 100 million worldwide in the opening week and 73 million domestically. So that's pretty good. Shout out to them.
Super good.
A lot of people say that's one of their best ones too. Like, this is one of the best ones to date.
Movies?
Bad Boys, like the series.
Hey,
damn.
So
that's
that's
huge.
big. Yeah. So
I mean, part 1
Shout out
and 2
to
were
them.
fire.
They might do a sequel to
And
Forever.
they already talking about doing
Yeah.
another one. I don't know if it's gonna be called a sequel
Forever
to
2.
For Life, but
For Life
I think it's gonna
too.
be Bad Boys 4 probably. You know.
What?
But let's see. Let's see what happens with
They
that.
should have put Bad Boy Forever. That's it.
Bad Boy for
Bad
Life.
Boys Forever.
Bad
They-
Boy Forever. Yeah, it should be
Yeah.
forever.
Forever. Oh,
yeah.
that makes sense.
Hey, yo, cut the
Hey, yo,
check.
cut the check, man. We need
Yeah,
that.
we need
You
that
heard?
money.
Shout out to
We
us
need that
for
money,
coming up
man.
with that shit on the spot.
We
You
need that
heard?
money.
But yeah, that's big for them. 100 million in the first week and 73 domestically. So that's crazy.
Amazing.
I mean, it's a Will Smith movie. They always make 100. So
Yo, listen,
Martin
his
Lawrence,
movies
goats.
always make
no, yeah.
Comedy
money.
goats.
Even
Speaking
if
of
they not
comedy
on big.
goats, shout out to Monique. Remember how we spoke about Monique? Yeah. A couple podcasts ago also? She finally got her own comedy special. But this time it's going to be on Showtime instead of Netflix. It's called Monique and Friends. So shout out to her. She did her thing. She actually get this deal. And she's putting people on this. That one is coming on February 7th at
Can't
10
wait to see
p.m. on
it.
Showtime. So
can't wait to
I'm
see it.
definitely
Yeah, definitely.
salute to her for staying on her principles and her morals. You feel me?
You know what I'm
And
saying?
sticking to her guns.
Yeah, bro.
Her
And she
husband.
did it. She got her, you know.
She
got
didn't
what
get
she
a Netflix
wanted.
deal, but she got a Showtime deal now, and
I'm
undisclosed number, but I'm sure she got.
gonna lie.
She got paid pretty good.
If I was an artist
Talk about
or a comedian or something, I'd rather have the Showtime deal than a Netflix deal.
Talk about it.
That's a fact.
I mean, I don't know how the bags is different, but Showtime is a big deal.
Yo, that Showtime
is
bag
a big
gotta
deal.
be different.
That's a fact.
Than the Netflix bag.
That's a
I ain't
fact.
gonna lie. Netflix just started yesterday.
Oh.
Como quien dice, like
Como
my
quien
mom
dice.
says.
That's a fact.
Eso empezó ayer. You heard?
Facts.
Shout out my moms, man.
Yo, shout out to Scott Moms, B. Shout out to all our moms, as a matter of fact. You
Facts.
heard?
Queens.
But I think we're gonna wrap it up. You guys have any final thoughts?
No, just a couple shout outs. Shout out 22 for the hats, you know, supplying the hats. Obviously we copped them, support. Shout out, you know, rest in paradise, Kobe Bryant.
R.I.P. to the legend.
You know what I'm saying? Got a little commemorative things over here. Shout out Biggie, Hall of Fame. You know,
Facts.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Facts. And I'm gonna go to a game on Friday.
I'm going too, ain't I?
Yeah, if you still want to go,
Well,
we
I'm
out.
definitely going.
They're
You
gonna
just
give
can't
a
forget about me.
new bobblehead for Biggie.
And we're gonna have it on the podcast.
The Nets, yeah. So I'm gonna go get that on Friday. So,
we
by
got-
next podcast, you're gonna be seeing that up.
Hey, yo, there's gonna be 2 bobbleheads because I'm
You
going too.
heard?
Oh, you know my man, calling you.
And
We out, Scud. We out.
We out, and we're gonna make sure we got many news, right, for this episode.
Kobe's on the feet.
You feel me?
Kobe's on the table.
You feel me?
Rest in paradise,
Fuego.
legend. Rest in paradise, Black Mama.
This was episode 15 of the RRT podcast. Real Raw Thoughts. Peace.
Peace, queens, and all that.
And all that.
Until next episode.
Salute.